Gentlemen, welcome back to another year of CGI Madden League. We are back again for CGI Madden League for Madden 23. I am your host and your head commissioner, _game836. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitch at _game836. So, here we are again, another year, and you know what time it is. It's time for team selection. The best part of the year, honestly. I mean, obviously everybody enjoys building their team and playing with their team. Some of us enjoy winning championships. Some of us enjoy never making the playoffs. But let's be honest, the real best part is the blind team selection. So this is something we came up with. We actually came up with blind team selection 2 years ago for Madden 21. And then we carried that into Madden 22, but put a new spin on it by doing a draft lottery. Similar to the NBA draft lottery, where everybody's going to have weighted odds as far as what pick they could possibly end at. But just think of it like the NBA lottery, where you're going to have a certain amount of lottery balls that are and the more balls that you have, the higher chance that you're going to have of getting a higher pick in the draft. So we are going to do the draft lottery again here, and that's what this video here is for, is to show you the process of how we go about doing the draft lottery, just to make sure that you guys understand no shady stuff is happening. Not that you would think that your great commissioner of CGI Madden League would do such a thing, but I have to at least show you guys proof that I'm not doing anything shady. So this is the proof. This is the video of me walking you through how I'm going to do this here draft lottery. So let's start with the basics. As we always have, anytime that we create an invitee list to CGI Madden League, we break our invitee list into 4 groups. And those 4 groups are the Commissioner's Board, which features not only the head commish myself, it also features my returning co-commissioners, Mad88, Titan Thanos, and the Solution 113. I'm happy to have them back on board after they were, unfortunately, had to miss Madden 22 because of the unavailability of PS5s. PS5s are so hard to get. They're still hard to get. But both of my guys are back on board. They have PS5s. They are ready and locked and loaded to go for Madden 23. So they do return to the Commissioner's Board this year, as well as TC Green and Brolot are returning to the Commissioner Board as league officers. So, as a reward for those who are on the Commissioner Board, they are going to get higher odds. I'll explain that as we get along here throughout this video. Our second tier is the double OGs. Double OGs are users who have been with us 2 or more full years in CGI. As you see, we have a lot of double OGs. But those double OGs, they should be rewarded for being in the league for such a long time. I mean, a lot of these guys have been rocking with us since Madden 16, when CGI first became a full 32-man league. So, as a reward to those guys, you guys are in the double OG tier. You will have the second set of highest odds. Again, we'll explain further what those odds look like as we go along. Next below that is the OGs tier, and this is for users with less than 2 full years of CGI experience. They've been in CGI at least for a year, maybe a year plus, but not quite a full 2 years. Those guys are going to be the third tier, the OGs. And then we have FNGs. If you don't know what an FNG is, I'll keep it straight up. An FNG is a fucking new guy. So the FNGs are brand spanking new guys who are joining the league, or guys who may have joined the league towards the end of last year. Excuse me. Oh, I just realized I messed that up. Whoops. Hold on. We got to make a little adjustment here. This guy is actually an FNG. We're going to make a live adjustment right here. Does P come before Q? It does. All right, so yeah, there we go. We just made an adjustment. So we only have 3 OGs. We have 4 FNGs. Prob God Skills joined us, I believe, in the last season. Maybe it was the season before last. of CGI Madden 23, or excuse me, 22. So he will be considered an FNG. But yeah, FNGs are guys with less than one full year of CGI experience. So guys, again, that are just joining us for the first time, or guys that joined towards the end of the previous cycle, are considered FNGs and will have the lowest odds in this here lottery. So that is how our tiers break down. Now, the rules for how many lottery balls each tier is going to get is going to go like this. So, as you see, I'm going to give myself the highest odds. I actually was going to give myself odds similar to everyone else, but the rest of my commish board recommended that I get the number one pick for all the work that I put in for the league, and I appreciate them for saying such very nice things and wanted me to be the number one overall pick. So, as you see, I gave myself 10,000 lottery balls to hopefully ensure that I'm the number one overall pick, even if by some unrealistic circumstance happens here in this draft lottery. I will, regardless, I'm going to bump myself up to be the number one overall pick. I will make the first selection of the team selection draft as we go along here. The members of the commish board will get 20 lottery balls. So again, they'll have the highest odds outside of myself. They'll have the highest odds in the draft. So it is very likely that they will have top draft picks. But there's always a chance with this lottery that they don't get as high picks as they think they will. So we'll see. All the double OGs are going to get 12 lottery balls. So as you see, it goes, and again, this is in no particular, this is in alphabetical order based on the tiers. This is going to have no effect on the actual lottery itself. It's just alphabetical order based on the tiers. So as you see, the double OGs, they start with BK and they go all the way down to Yates. Any of the double OGs are going to have 12 lottery balls each. And then our OGs are going to have 6 lottery balls each. And we're going to drop Prob. Unfortunately, Prob, you're going to get 1 lottery ball. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's move up. Let's move up Trev Kerr. No, don't do that. We're going to drop Prob down. Did I do this right? Yeah. Candyman Sosa is going to move up here. Alright, and we're going to do 6 and 1. Alright, so there we go. Just like it was supposed to be in alphabetical order. The FNGs are only going to get 1 ball each, so they are going to have the lowest possible odds at getting a high pick. But again, you never know. We'll see how things go. So yeah, this is the draft, or excuse me, this is the lottery order here, and we are going to hit submit here shortly and determine what the actual blind team selection draft is going to look like, what the order is going to look like for that. So just scroll in here so you guys can see. Make sure you see your name. Make sure you see if you have the proper amount of lottery balls. Make sure, again, that nothing shady is happening here. I'm doing this just as described in the announcements channel, okay? If you need to, you can pause just to make sure that you see your name. You can pause the video, but otherwise, this is proof of how we are doing this. As you see, there's only 31 of us. We are going to have an open spot for now, but whatever team doesn't get selected, whoever the 32nd person is that eventually joins will just have to take that 32nd team. All right. So here we go. I am going to hit yes, and as you see, again, this is just like last year. You can go back to, you can check out the video on CGI, the Clutch Gene League YouTube page. You can see this is the same website that we used last year, draftpicklottery.com. Pretty much the same exact process that we did last year. Nothing's really changing. All right, here we go. Going to hit the submit button, and we have our order. So let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of DC sports gear popping up here. I guess I'm showing my hand that I've been shopping on Fanatics lately. All right, number 1 overall pick. It better be me, and it is me. So there we go. So I'll have the number 1 overall pick. Pretty much everybody knows what team I'm going to pick, but we'll leave it a mystery for now. All right, let's see how we want to do this. Let's see who. I think that I did this last year. I wanted to see who got the last pick first. Last pick is actually going to be Prob Got Skills. So again, he was our Jaguars owner in our last, I want to say last season of Madden 22. Maybe it was the last couple of seasons. He was our Jaguars owner. But he is returning, and looks like he's going to return with the 31st overall pick. So basically, he's going to have the last overall pick in the draft and going to have his choice of whatever last two teams remain after everybody selects. Let's keep this going here. Quill is going to join us this year. He's a relative of the Fear, a family friend or relative of the Fear. He's going to join us, and he will have the 30th overall pick. So as you see, so far the guys with the lowest odds are ending up with the lowest overall picks so far. Same thing. Here we go. Candyman Sosa is going to end up with the 29th pick. Candyman Sosa is a friend of our guy DeMarge. He is going to join us this year, and looks like he's going to have the 29th overall pick. So far it's holding up. It's pretty chalk and playing out how it's supposed to. And if it is supposed to play out how it's supposed to, it looks like 28 should be... Oh, whoa. We got our first upset. But there's still one more FNG, and he didn't end up with the 28th overall pick. David Lawrence, Dave Cool, otherwise, as most people know him. It looks like he's going to be pick number 28. That's going to be our lowest veteran. Our double OG is picking down here way at 28. Sorry to see that. All right, here we go. Pick 27. Jackson Cool is going to end up with pick 27. That's our first OG is going to be down here. So Jackson Cool is going to have pick 27. Pick 26 is going to go to Trev Kerr. Trev Kerr was our Falcons user for most of last year. I think he ended up leaving in the last season or so, but he's our Falcons user most of last year. He is going to return, and he will return with pick 26. Pick 25, Shiwan Me. Shiwan Me is actually a coworker of mine over at the radio station. Excited to have him join the league. Young, excitable gentleman. He's gonna bring a lot of energy, I'm sure, to the league. So he has pick 25. That's our last FNG. So we have an FNG all the way up at pick 25, despite only having one lottery ball. So that is pretty good look for him, I would say. All right, so here we go. 24. BK picking way down at 24. I'm sure your Giants will be waiting for you, so no need to worry, BK. They'll still be there available for you. Pick 23 goes to Don Cool Gaming. That's probably the latest Don Cool's picked in quite some time. Even though last year he didn't even pick because he joined us late. So I'm sure he'll take being able to pick a team as opposed to being given a team how he was last year. Pick 22, Daytona Raph. That's going to be a disappointment for him. I know he was trying to pick high, but you are pick 22, my bro. Pick 21, bro man, our longtime league veteran. He's also our trophy supplier, so we always appreciate having bro man as a part of the league. We go here to pick number 20. Pick number 20 is Keys. Again, Keys was our... What team did Keys have last year? I think he had the Bears, and then he moved the Bears to San Diego and became the San Diego Red Dragons. So yeah, Keys always competitive member of the league. He returns, and he will return with pick number 20. Pick number 19 goes to Juice. Juice has been with us for a couple years now. He had the Bills last year. I think he eventually had a playoff run in one or two seasons last year. Had a playoff run with the Bills. He'll come in at pick 19 as he returns to CGI for Madden 23. Pick number 18, Flow Spasm Judah. Our guy Dizzle will have pick number 18. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the Commanders are probably higher on his list. We'll see if they're still available for him though. It's a good team, a lot of young, exciting offense. We'll see if they're still available for him at pick 18. Pick 17, K-Web. Look at that. K-Web is up here in the middle of the draft with only 6 lottery balls. He's damn near smack dab in the middle. He's going to get pick 17. K-Web was our Dolphins user most of last year. I believe he joined a little bit late as he acquired a PS5, kind of like right around the time that we launched the league. But K-Web joins us again, and he'll get a pretty good pick at pick 17. Pick 16 will go to The Fear. The Fear, again, one of our longtime members of the league, good friend of mine, good friend of all of ours. He was here with us basically from the start. He's one of the original gangsters of the league, one of the founding fathers of the league. He comes in smack dab in the middle of the team selection order at pick 16. Pick 15, the Dream Kid, I believe our all-time leading champion as far as CGI Bowl wins. I want to say he has 6 of them things on his trophy mantle after winning the final bowl of Madden 22. So the Dream Kid, the ultimate CGI champion himself, returns, and he will have pick 15. Please God, don't let him have the Ravens. Pick 14. Pick 14 goes to my co-commissioner who's returning, Matt 88 Titan Thanos. You guys know him as Wakanda. He's returning, and he returns with a vengeance at pick 14. He is a former CGI Bowl champion himself. Won a CGI Bowl with the Cardinals back in Madden 21. So good to have him back, and he will come back at pick 14. Pick 13, father of 2 angels. That is our guy Mike, another good longtime friend of mine, and he is rejoining us after being the Seahawks all of last year. Had some rough times with the Seahawks. Maybe at pick 13 he gets a better team and has a much better year. We'll see. Pick 13 will go to father of 2 angels here in Madden 23. Pick 12. We're getting close to this top 10 here. It's going to be interesting. Brolot is going to come in at pick 12. Again, Brolot is one of my league officers. So yeah, pretty good odds, but he ends up at pick number 12. Brolot had the Browns all of last year. Was really competitive, pretty much made the playoffs every season with the Browns in a very loaded AFC. So pick number 12, we should see him get another really good team and continue to compete with amongst the best. Pick number 11 is going to go to J-Mer. J-Mer, longtime member of the league, commissioner of a rival league of ours, I believe road to the Super Bowl. I don't think those boys want to run another league versus league tournament, but that's cool. J-Mer rounds out being right outside the top 10 at pick number 11. He had, what team did J-Mer have last year? J-Mer had the Bengals last year. Not really a typical J-Mer year from him. We hope to, with pick 11, we'll hope to see J-Mer get back to being a regular competitor amongst the CGI greats. All right, here we go. Our top 10. This is interesting because there's still, no, I think all the OGs are in here. So it should just be, I got 2 members of my commish board left, and then the rest should be double OGs. So let's see how this plays out. Pick number 10 is going to go to King D. That's the Marjay, our little homie from Texas. He is going to come in at pick number 10. He had the Rams all last year. Of course, the year before, or what was that? I guess 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, he won the first Super Bowl, or the first CGI Bowl of that year with the Titans. And he returns with pick number 10. He's going to get a really good team at pick number 10. Pick number 9, CV Killer, Psy, the head of the Psy tree. He returns at pick number 9. He's a multi-time champion himself, I believe. If not multi-time, I know he at least won one. Maybe he's won a few. I should know my CGI history by now, especially while I'm doing a live recording. But whatever. He will return with pick number 9. So looking good with a top 10 pick for Psy CV Killer. Pick number 8, James. James is going to slide in at pick number 8. James has, of course, always been competitive. He finally got a chance to get the Cowboys last year. Probably wasn't an ideal year for him with the Cowboys. I'm sure he would have liked to have made a lot more playoff appearances. But it was a tough division, tough NFC conference. It was a weird year, Madden 22. So we'll see if James bounces back in Madden 23 with a new squad, or maybe he'll take the Cowboys again. We'll see. Pick number 7, Justin My Bag. Justin My Bag won, made several appearances in the CGI Bowl last year. Won him a CGI Bowl last year, and he returns. He had the Jets all last year. He turned that Jets team into a absolute monster. I'm just realizing that Yates is about to end up with a top 5 pick again. I'm pretty sure Yates had he had a top 10 pick last year. He's about to end up with another top 10 pick, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, Justin My Bag returns. I'm assuming he's going to take a much different team than the Jets, but we'll see. Pick number 6. There it is. Pick number 6 is Yates. Yates did have the Patriots last year. Oh wow! I'm just realizing Millie is about to have a top 5 pick. Holy crap! Yates had he had the Patriots last year. Had some little stretches of brilliance, but we definitely are gonna hope that our boy Yates develops his game this year in Madden 23. It's Madden 23, new year, new start, fresh start for Yates. So let's see what he does with the number 6 overall pick in the draft. Pick number 5, Face Anakin 24. He had the Chiefs last year, and was an offensive powerhouse with the Chiefs, but was not able to make much noise in the playoffs with the good team. So we'll see what Ant does this year. Now that he returns, and he has a number 5 overall pick. We'll see how it works out. Pick number 4, the Solution 113. The Solution returns after, again, he was on hiatus last year, wasn't able to get a PS5, like a lot of others weren't able to get a PS5, but he finally does have his hands on a PS5. He's back on the commission board, and he has the number 4 overall pick. Pick number 3, Millie Andretti. I am ecstatic for my guy Millie. Millie didn't get to pick a team last year. He got a PS5 pretty much at the buzzer and was forced to take the only team that was remaining at the time, which was the Texans. And while he did make a lot of good noise and a lot of good things happen with the Texans, I'm sure he is happy to have basically a pick from 30 different teams with the number 3 overall pick. So good stuff from Millie. Congratulations, Millie, with the number 3 overall pick. I'm sure you're going to pick a good team that fits you properly. And then this will round out the team selection order. Pick number 2 is TC Green 25. Again, one of my league officers from last year. He helped him alongside Brola helped me a lot with everything last year as far as keeping the lead together. So did CV Kill. I didn't give him a shout out for that, but CV Kill also helped out a lot last year as a league officer. But yeah, TC Green, happy for him. He's got the number 2 overall pick. So sure, another good team is coming his way, and it should be a good year here in Madden 23. So that's going to do it. This is the team selection order as the lottery has put it out here. Again, I have the number 1 overall pick as your head commissioner, as the one that puts in all the work, as the one who typed up all those rules. I get number 1 overall pick, and then the rest of the order went accordingly thanks to the lottery. That'll do it. By the time you guys see this video, you should be also seeing the results of the blind team selection. So here we go. Let's have a good year of Madden 23, fellas.